So, beyond just making no sense to me, I mean, it's really, I mean, it's really not Christian. Well, first of all, but just, I mean, I think bringing this back to the Mormon Church and LDS, gay and lesbian individuals, I think, well, golly, the Mormon Church changed its past and its direction with regards to plural marriages and polygamy. It changed its beliefs and its allowance with regards to African Americans and blacks holding the priesthood. Could women, gay and lesbian rights, be next? Something to think about. I hope so. I'm not holding my breath anytime soon, but we can hope. You know, because I really don't think that this is... I don't know. I just don't believe that gay relationships, interracial relationships, or any open, honest, loving relationship is immoral at all. In fact, I don't believe in morality in this sense. I think that that's a human social construct that really doesn't exist. I don't believe that there is morality in this sense. Is it moral to kill someone? No, of course not. Is it moral to harm, hurt someone? Of course not. But is it moral to stop somebody from doing something just because you don't think that it's moral? I guess where I draw the line is if it causes harm, if it's endangering the livelihood or the wellness of someone else. And the fact that I'm in a gay marriage, in a gay relationship with my partner, certainly has zero impact on you, your family, your friends, the people you work with, where you live, how you live. It's within these walls. It's within my house. And I think that's really where it stops. Again, bringing this back to faith and Christianity, Jesus was all about unconditional love. And he came to this earth, whether you believe in Christianity or not, but according to Christianity, he came to this earth to fix the religion of his time, the practices of his day, because it was grossly in need of correction. And it's amazing because fundamentalist Christianity today, I don't believe, is any more Christian. In fact, it's probably even less Christian than it was in the time of Christ. And we have to be careful not to be judgmental, but in my opinion, it really isn't. Fundamentalism does not follow the Christian tenets. It shifted Christianity to a road that requires you to believe certain statements over and over again, to believe in certain practices over and over again, and that there's no allowance for anything outside of those statements, practices, or boundaries. And I don't think that that's what Christianity is at all. I don't believe that Christianity is a set of beliefs. I believe that it's a way of living. And even though I don't consider myself a Christian any longer, I don't believe that there is a Christian God. I don't believe in a God. I believe that there's a spirit of life, that it's non-denominational, that it's non-male, non-female. I believe it's a spark of life. It's the energy of creation. It is beginning and end. It is dark and light. It is good and bad. It is everything. But in terms of the context of Christianity, I think it's a way of living. And it's not just a set of beliefs. It's a path. It's a journey. And if you or I profess to be Christian, I think that that's where our mindset and our heart needs to lie, and that's where we need to direct ourselves and our actions. I guess what I think the problem is that people toe the party line, and oftentimes they're fence sitters, but they don't truly determine for themselves what they think, what's here and what's here, and make a determination and a move forward plan, and then go forward to experience and share and do and live, love and laugh. You know, it's funny. in the Bible, in Matthew 22, verses 36 to 34, you'll find Christ's ultimate directive. And I think regardless of what Christian faith you'll come from, you can agree to this. It reads, quote unquote, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment, and the second is like unto it. Love your neighbor as thyself." What is that saying? In my interpretation, and I'm not a biblical scholar, I'm not a priest, I'm not a rabbi, I'm not anyone particular, but in my perspective and in my view, it says that's the law. And that everything that prophets have ever said, whether it's just the prophets from the olden days, the ones contained in the Bible, or whether it's the prophets that are gracing the earth today, whether you're a Latter-day Saint or you're a believer in prophets in any other regard, or in any other religion or sect or denomination, that really those are the two commandments. Love your God and love your neighbor. And I think that if we did that, there'd be far less hate and far less anger and bitterness. And if we truly treated people like we ourselves wanted to be treated, if we loved our neighbors as much as we loved ourselves and put ourselves in their positions, I don't think there'd be the gross injustice that there is today for gays, lesbians, blacks, Latinos, Asians, Hispanics, Muslims, anyone and everyone, tall, short, black, white, fat, skinny, whatever. I don't know. Something to think about. Enough ranting about all of this, but it's definitely made me think, and I hope that I've made you think a little bit. And whether you agree or disagree, whether you come from practicing faith or not, I hope that it puts some things in context and helps to shape your journey just a little bit more. I know that these experiences have certainly shaped and helped to inform my journey today. Cheers.